Welcome back to what essentially is for me a Monday morning. It's a little off because I've had some issues. But you know what? That happens. Just like you say to someone, hey, you got a song I could do to start the day? And, you know, instead of dropping a link, they send a book, right? And they're like, you know, I'm usually not good at this anyway, so go through all this, and what do you do with that? And I'm like, get to work. So Sonny, Bama, break the cycle, the rant. After that, we got Sonny, Bama, break the cycle part 2. We've got a third, Sonny, Bama with Chris Stapleton. And then I got 2 Tech 9 videos that I will throw in rotation, plus the ASIP. So it's going to be a morning for me, maybe afternoon or evening for you. But I actually think it's awesome. And instead of going, I can't figure out what to do with that, I'm just going to use it as a roadmap. It turns out SS Floundering Minnow can do whatever it wants. I learned that last night. So I don't have to have a cycle of making TV dinners and appeasing anybody. Appeasing just one special somebody could be enough.
So much to say. Well, here it goes. Headed back to Bama, hometown. Been on the road too long and ain't slowed down. Dotting the I's, crossing the T's, searching for the change that's lost in me. The boss in me, somewhat possessive, raised like a pit bull, loyal but aggressive. Pistol on the side of me, felon in possession. Trying to keep cool in a world that's oppressive. The world is not no safe place. Have you been outside lately?
Wow. I just gotta say, I mean, I was just complaining about that at the end of one of those Avenged Sevenfold. I think it was one of them. I mean, when you look out your window, what do you see? Do you see their utopian wonderland? Or do you see the actual... I mean, it's not for me to tell you what you see. I'm not looking through your eyes. I oddly enough, see green and grass and trees, which is why I'm grounded to the position I'm at. But I guess, unfortunately, there's a lot of other people look out their window and what do they see? See a nice, safe world? Is it safer today than it was yesterday to let, let's say, your kids walk to school? I bring that up because I remember my brother and I in Woodbury. Now, I didn't live there in years, so it doesn't really matter. But we walked. Now, I remember first grade. You're walking 2, 3, 4 blocks. Other kids, some parents looking at you. That was it. So, from my perspective, outside my window has been pretty nice. But because I tend to look outside of my own backyard, how would you answer that question?
Pistol on the side of me, felon in possession. Trying to keep cool in a world that's oppressive. The world is not no safe place. Have you been outside lately? Fear is among us in the concrete jungles, trying to wake people up from they drunken slumber, but they snooze and sleep in. Follow trends in they sheepskin. Gucci, Prada, Louis and Lotta. Ciroc on the weekends. Distracted by social media timelines. Everything in the media is all lies, but they share it all. No research or care at all. Prisoners of our own devices. I said I took a shit, 100 people liked it. Shared my status all over.
There it is. Because, see, today I'm supposed to jump on the rage cycle and go after Miller Lite. Now, I watch that commercial, but only one of the people that I watch on a regular mentioned it's a couple months old. So why wasn't it a problem when it dropped? Or is it that the rage cycle just needs another something to grab onto? And these are people I enjoy. So I'm going to be blunt. I'm getting tired of it. Tired of the people that are supposed to be telling me something, helping me figure shit out. But they're all talking about the same thing. Shitting and complaining on the same stuff every day. And here's the depressing part for all of us. The handful of us, or maybe it's just Mike. You can't go to the bank. You go to the bank on being a complete asshole and attacking others. Criticizing and complaining it, but looking at the bigger picture, right? Trying to grasp the intangibles that really make us who we are. Nah, you can't package that for, rage clickbait, so it doesn't work. Go after another this, or do that, or attack this. Oh, just like what I think is being said right here in these bars. Driven by consumerism, clout, and an algorithmic cycle that has got you chasing your own ass.
I said I took a shit and 100 people liked it. Shared my status all over the globe, but don't like my shit when I share my soul. Meanwhile, a song about hoes and clothes.
Well, if you share your soul, you might organize and get like-minded individuals to believe in something. But if you sling bars about hoes all day, the Luciferian system can go to the bank on that and sell more simps and incels the idea that they might get something out of life and flash some skin at them to convince them, right? Because truth is problematic, but horse sell good.
Our own devices. I said I took a shit and 100 people liked it. Shared my status all over the globe, but don't like my shit when I share my soul. Meanwhile, a song about hoes and clothes just went platinum and gold. I'm out here trying to cope with the cold. Won't pay for the real, but the bullshit gets sold. And the shit gets old. Yeah, the shit gets old.
Shit gets old, all right. I'm not trying to, I'm bullshit. This is the long haul. I don't know what today looks like, but I know who it goes out to, and I'm not supposed to pull punches there. Yeah, every now and then, right? You can grow. We just hit 24,000, and we grow constantly. But what we constantly struggle with is just, the fact that it's the few and far between that really like what's being said. We're playing a hard game because just like the bars in this song, you want to tell the truth or a version of the truth and get a discussion started, right? Not saying I'm right, blah, 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 blah. But the pace is so slow because, right, they want to be told the same thing over and over and over. But every now and then, someone will be, that's interesting. I never looked at it that way. Or what a weird take, but I like it. And that's it. That's all I'm counting on. I'm sure Mike and the bus riders know this. You've realized that whatever's going to happen, right? It just can't be that sellout shit. It can't be, I don't have to bring it up no more because I stopped doing it. It can't look like reaction talk. Reaction talk got to look like a happy, safe Swanson TV dinner. Mashed potatoes, fake mashed potatoes, hormone-driven, chicken and a weird brownie that never cooks right but gets like potato juice in it. It's just, I'm not, so brownies got corn in it. But, people somehow really are okay with that. I get it. But it's too bad that a decent conversation and just something deeper can't, it doesn't want to blow up. That gets frustrating. But that's why we renamed the ship. Hey, I know I'm stealing a lot of it. I'm probably stealing the whole joke, but if I'm just a hobby captain of SS Floundering Minnow, we can do whatever Floundering Minnow. We can do whatever we want. We don't care. We can just hold on for those occasional bus riders that hook up with it and come along. Because I've seen the comments. I know there's people that have been along for the ride that don't say nothing. But there's still, hell yeah! I think they're having a good time. But it's frustrating. Just like I'm hearing here.
Don't pay for the real, but the bullshit gets sold. And the shit gets old. Yeah, the shit gets old. Sometimes I just wanna go home. Cause this world's so dark and desolate. Everybody wants to blame the president, blame the teacher, blame the preachers. People gotten good at pointing fingers. Nobody has an integrity. I think that's all I got left to me. Leave behind my legacy. I think that's my destiny. In the meantime, I'm saving face, praying to God and saying grace through all the violence and displays of hate. Wise life and amazing race. Slow down, we'll get there eventually. I don't think we die accidentally, but I don't wanna die acquiring a Bentley. I wanna die with my family with me, by my side. They live on and enjoy the ride, leaving my legacy and hope that they get by. I just hope that they survive. Through all the endless wars, we don't even know what we fighting for. Why you kids inside on the Xbox? There's a murder going down on the next block. Now the fear's trying to take away my Glock, but the violence just goes on non-stop. Some people are bad and evil exists. Never knew a time as deceitful as this. How you expect me to promote peace when the police brutality won't cease? All I see is dark fatigues and SWAT teams moving up and down the street. My brother being in the pen way too long. It started growing up with the father gone. Every time I go to visit, would she follow me home? But we struggle back at home cause the economy gone. But we still find a way to pay for his incarceration. But we can't pay for no education. Hoping for a change, but we just waiting. Break the cycle for the next generation.
There, look at that. That's funny. It's funny that I wonder if that's funny. I'm gonna let that go. The wonderfully attractive young lady in this picture here. Kind of goes back to what I was saying. Man, break the cycle. Well, I think unfortunately, I do think we know what we fight for. Control and power. Now, the order followers, unfortunately, just follow orders, right? So, I mean, I would venture to guess. I would venture to guess that one of the biggest problems is morality. And it's weird because sometime today I'm going to do a reaction to the movie God's Not Dead. I watched that this morning. I actually called into work last night. It turns out it wasn't orange soda in a PCR test. I just told the truth. It turns out I can even force my way through some headbanging because this job I want to do. But there's no amount of money that was going to make me lift another box last night because I blew my shit out the night before. It's now been a week and a half, kind of. Don't know what I did. It could have been the tree. Doesn't matter. Still had to cut the grass. Still got to do all the real stuff. It just turns out I'm not going to go half-ass for money, that shit. I don't believe in that. But then that's how I personally break the cycle. I was reading about, someone was telling me, it's like, I can't always worry about what's going to happen tomorrow. Sometimes I got to just make sure I'm okay today. And giving it up to the box store is not okay. Giving it up to, what I'm leaving behind, yeah, that's okay. That's worth the discomfort. And maybe that's one of our things too, along with morality, is maybe we don't understand the personal morality issues because we're too happy being uncomfortable. But I don't know. I got all of my own shit going on. I think this was fantastic. And I almost really kind of want to throw them together. So I think we're gonna. Let's add it all
I can feel it in the air tonight. The Alabama storm formed under southern lights, smoky ballrooms, and empty dance floors. They crowd around, but there's nothing to dance for. No expression left for them to express themselves. So the pressure sets, we feel a little less sincere, feeling like we left in hell. Idiocracy. These dumbed down lyrics, they just here to make a mockery. And everything's a copy of the latest sounds, the latest trends. Nobody's found when we need a friend. I look around and my problems are the same as his, and his is the same as hers. It's hard to read us when we just glance at the words. Attention deficit, we socially accepted it. They prescribe us medicine and we feel better than, but hey, that didn't fix us. So we pose for the pictures and we the only ones in them. Selfies of the self-absorbed, posted on a message board. Comments that was left for them include racist, ugly, poor, and stank hard. Now it's war between the lonely people, separated by fashion, so we ain't equal. Trying so hard to be so different, instead of trying hard to make a difference. Speak the truth and no one listens, but believe anything printed, especially on the internet, way beyond our intellect.
Okay, now I agree with that in a way for the unfortunately the great middle too. That I love to defend. They believe. I get it. I know why the middle believes everything they see, because they can't comprehend that they're being deceived. The extremities, I believe, love to be deceived and kept in the bubble. But it's funny. It's in the I'm bitching play about the rage cycle. I believe Tim Pool has got Godfather of AI story. Now I inkled that. I talked about that somewhere a couple days ago. I saw that happened. I guess everyone had to get the stories together. I don't got to tell you the story. All I know is when the Godfather of AI says there's problems, just like the tinfoil hatters, I'm sure no one's going to listen, but they should. But hey, our selfies look good, especially with them filters, huh? I'm not accusing anybody watching the video, of course, but I'm just, answering the questions posed by the song. The who, what, where, when, and why of it all. Well, it's because we won't say no.
They're trying hard to make a difference, speak the truth and no one listens, but believe anything printed. Especially on the internet, way beyond our intellect. Gentlemen, a gentle lesson. Ladies have no self-respect. Jimmy's a baller, but Billy's mohawk's taller. Yeah, Tammy's tattooed, but she's no art scholar. Ain't no doctors or lawyers, architects or scientists. She's amongst the lines, then. Dream selling, we buying in. Products that we don't use, refuse to follow the new rules, but follow the new school. Ain't we just too cool? Yeah, we idolize the logos, Nike and Polo. Ignore the relevant and scrutinize the promo. No homo is a term used loosely amongst men who wear dresses to exploit sexuality as a way to sell records. And I ain't God.
Oh, I liked all that. I liked all that. Now, I think outside of my own issues, I'm going to try to shake off, I break the cycle, part 1 and 2, the rant and, part 1 and 2. I like it. I like it. Yeah, it's a little chill. The instruction manual for today doubted itself. Put you on Front Street. But, maybe it was too chill. But then, we can handle chill as long as the lyrical content is such. You know what I mean? I don't care what it is. That's the thing. It could be a guy, listing 200 different things and just saying, fuck that. As long as it's something that's inspiring, I get behind it. And, you know, this is definitely getting the juices flowing. I think we'll do the other Sonny Bama first. Then I'll dig into this. Come on. What? What? I know what it is. Dinner time.